How you doing? It's Dave Hensman here, bushtroopers.com. I'm here with these three guys. I got Sean, Jeff, and Garrett. We're all going to be building a shelter. It's going to be a kind of a mix between a lean-to, debris hut, the whole works. What we've done over here is built our expedient shelter. So we're going to just take all this extra kit and gear and just throw it up underneath there. Then we're going to walk around and show you guys in stages. Right back here is where we want to build it, where we've decided. Right? We've all decided, correct?
Correct, yep.
Good. So that's where we're going to build it, and we'll explain why as we go in. But there's the north is that way, so that's where the wind's coming in from the west. So you can see the big rock behind me, and it's going to be blocking the wind. Nice little slope, keep the moisture away. What were the other things I was missing? Where we're going to build it, you'll see that obviously as it shows up. Fire, where we can basically put our fire. We got a couple little spots here, good reflectors. Anything else I'm missing, guys?
Sounds good. Sounds good so far.
Let's
get going.
So you can see basically where we're going to put our top piece.
3 feet, 4 feet.
We're just trying to pick up stuff that's laying around.
3 feet.
We don't want to cut anything down.
Yeah, we'll take it off.
So we're harvesting wood from our furthest point in, so that way we can basically just have it as we get more tired, like me right now. We're not going as far out to gather our firewood and stuff like that. We won't be building a fire for this. We'll just be going through the motions. You can see we've left everything laying here because, well, we're idiots.
We're late.
Yeah, pretty much. So before we start losing some of it.
Yeah. Pass me D-layer. Pass me, you want to pass me my knife over there? Right behind you.
Yeah, here, catch. There are so many little nuances. Like, I mean, we are sitting around talking about a lot of this stuff, and every time we turn around, it's like, oh, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this.
While it's open.
Yeah. Now that we know.
Here,
Don't break too many of them, because you see a flat side, you got all those, they'll hold your pine boughs.
Yeah.
Right? They'll hold your debris. So if you hack them all off, you just lost.
But you also want to put like
the flat side
down and then ones that go across too. Okay. But again, you expend as less energy as possible, and you're okay. Yeah, I like that little saw. It's nice, eh? Yeah. I was to bleed for you. See how you react.
Oh, you're filming this thing.
Yeah.
As long as we can have like a base this
a
big
base with all the greenery
and this high.
Oh, with
you know?
some side stuff. Yeah, about 10 of these.
And then something, like that, kind of to the top. Jeff's tall; he can do that stuff.
What are you talking about? I'm a midget.
What are you, 6'9"? Children for fun?
Oh, why do you think I work at the outdoor center?
There you go. You still feed my meal. I'm hungry. I like to eat the children.
Every September, it's harvest season. Kids go back to school.
Start fattening up for the winter.
That's right.
Baby back ribs, literally.
Well, Jeff and Garrett are wiring up. It's a bit of a frame, right? It's good to wire it up. It helps add to the structure. The frame, or the shelter that I built the other day, I didn't have cross pieces. I just laid everything on there, but I had a really good support base. We're using another piece of wood tied to a tree as a support base. You know, there's always potential. This way it really tightens it right up. So I got a couple of spruce boughs here to give you guys an idea of how it lays. You notice when it's sitting on a tree, it's up like this, so it can catch all the water. All the moisture sits in there, right? If the tree's reaching out, when you take them, you hack them, you turn them, the water runs off. So it's just like a shingle. So you place that one on, you lay that one over top, and you just start piling them up. You can see obviously the light through there, starting to get darker. You just keep piling, piling, piling. Now these ones are great because they lay flatter. If you're using like, you know, white or red pine, it's the needles kind of point out different directions. It still does the same thing. The branch still points up. You can still flip it. It just, they're just in thicker, so you end up with a bigger mass pile. So again, right, you just turn it over, lay it there like a shingle, lay the next one on top, and you just keep piling them up like that. So I'll just show you right here in a really good spot. And then we have some side pieces right here to block the wind. Right? You don't want wind to come as a flow through. You can see they're building another wall in there as a bit of a firewall. And we're going to have a step over where the fire's going to shelter. There's the guys taking a break doing alcohol. It must be a union shop. Hey, union shop, guys? Is that what this is? Hey, union shop?
Union shop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure. So, yeah, I know. Yeah, you're twine. I hate when they throw that back at me. You can see where they have, you know, it's all twined together, using twine because twine will decompose if we leave this. We're not actually going to leave this here. We're going to break it down. But if you look through, right, I'll try and zoom through some of this, right? You can see in there where you're starting to build the firewall on the other side. And I'll go back out. So you see the firewall on the other side. That little blank spot right in here is where we're going to build the fire. If you look from down here, you'll see the big wall in the back there. That'll be a good reflector wall. So we've got this wall here, which is going to reflect heat. That wall there, which will reflect heat. We got a reflector built in out of wood right around here. So we have our layers, right? From there. Now you want to go from bottom to top, right? I showed you how the bow points up, and yet it points down. So you can just, you know, put it in place. And you see where it's starting to fill in. Now just imagine that from the length of your palm to your armpit in depth. So that's a lot. That'll run the water right off. You start from the bottom and you work your way up so it's like shingles. Shingles of a house. It's good to learn about construction when you're thinking of survival so you get an idea of how stuff works.